All right, we're back. Sunday night pick'em every week before the market opens. Start your weeks in the blues. You know how we do. Here we go. We're looking at GU. We're looking at GBP USD. We're going to start you off right here on our daily chart. We already have some lines drawn up just so you know where we stand. We are in an overall bullish market. We have been ranging for some time now. We do have our channel that's been going bullish September 28th of last year, and we have our zones marked every 1,000 with our mid zones marked in between. So in the last few videos, we pretty much gave you my entire trading formula. I do trade pretty basically. All my trades target a psychological zone, whether it's 500 or 1,000. And then I trade simple trend lines, support and resistance, which Josh actually talked about in his previous section of the videos, and then supply and demand, which I also gave some information on last week. With all that being said, make sure you go back and check those videos out as well, because there's a lot of free game in there, and we're only going to be giving you more every week before the market opens. But there is one more thing that I definitely like to focus on, and I did mention it in the last two videos, guys. We are just reacting to the market. Remember, we're not predicting the market. We are just reacting to it. We are using previous market positions to accurately assume future market positions. The market does like to repeat itself. And the way I incorporate that, it's a strategy, is what I like to call the ABC formula. It's really a simple strategy. It's just if the market does this, then this will happen, and it will reach there. It's really ABC. I call it that. You can call it whatever you want, but that's just what I call it. If I go into the 4 hour, I'll give you a quick little example of what I would call the ABC formula in my opinion. So we're going to go here, we're going to scroll in, show you what we're looking at, give you a quick example, and then we're going to get into our Sunday night pick'em, where I'm going to show you my snipe. Just don't let that go over your head, guys. But with that being said, you can see right here that it came up past our 1,000 zone, too close to our 500 before turning around and coming back down to our 1,000 zone. So when it got down to here, you can say, you know, this is going to do one of two things. This is going to come down below this zone where it wicked to, and then every time it closed below here, it got you to 500, as you can see here. You can see here, and you can see here and here as well. Or you can say it's going to respect this low and come up, break these supports, and go from here all the way up to the next 500. And if you were to scroll back some time, you'll be able to see that happen. But if you go forward just a little bit, you can see that when it got broke the 500, it got to the 1,000. So that's the ABC formula. If this happens, then I believe it will go to there and target there. If this happens, then this will happen, and I believe it will go to there. That's as simple as that. So this week, what we're looking at, Sunday night pick'em, every week before the market opens. Start your weeks in the blues. Here we go. So this is what we're looking at right here on the 4 hour chart. I'm going to scroll out to the 8 hour actually, because I showed you the 8 hour last week. Show you why I'm not down at the 4 hour. So last week I had our demand zone that was hit right here, and then we were able to secure some profits, going up on this buy, and then it continued to go up before reversing down. And now we are at a point where it almost respected the demand zone, but it decided that it didn't want to, and we have a strong bearish candle down that is now respecting a major zone with some wick that does need to be filled, that comes to a major support level. So with that being said, I believe this is a good week to touch on the ABC, and this is when you're reacting to the market. You're not trying to predict it. You're taking what the market gives you, and you're capitalizing off the move that it makes. So as you can see right now, that this low is higher than this than this low, but this low is higher than this low. So that would confuse a lot of people. We have a head and shoulders potentially forming right here as well. But with that being said, what could happen is the market could come down with respect to support. If it breaks below this support line, the top line of it, on a closure, then it can come down to this 500, and more likely than not, you'll get this 4,000 because of just where the market has been at this time. Or it can come reverse, fill this wick, come to the 500, come up and respect these trend lines, and then fall out of the sky. However, with that being said, here at Sunday Night Pick'em, we like to wait for the snipe, so we're going to catch both of them. With that being said, you're going to look for I believe, I'm no financial advisor, that the market will come down into this zone early Sunday. It will touch the bottom of this support. It will actually come all the way back up, respect both of these trend lines, come into here before falling out of the sky. And I potentially think that if that happens, we will likely be getting sells for a long time on GU, because that will be a third bounce off a major trend line. So with that being said, every week before the market opens, start your weeks in the blues. Make sure you like and subscribe if you like what you saw, but most importantly, make sure you keep on watching, because we got GA coming up next. And guys, I'm not kidding, it's looking real lovely.
And we're back. Welcome to Sunday Night Pick'em Forex Edition. This is your boy Jay Moore, here to help y'all make more money. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you want to get free analysis to start your week in the blues, you can find us here every week. Let's go. Let's get right into it. I got GA again here for y'all, and we're gonna start on the daily time frame. The weekly time frame, just to show you how last week recapped. So we did finish bearish. We did take out the low of last week, which I thought and hoped it was gonna it wicked below it. It actually closed kind of right on it. So we are gonna have to be a little patient here early in the week, just to see which way it wants to break. Let me put my drawings back on here. So we do still have the trend line from January 4th that it wicked off of. It did not break or close below it, so that could mean the bullish trend is about to take back over, and this would be an optimal place on the chart to be aggressive and look for buys. You got this demand area here that it's kind of wicking in as well, and we're gonna go down on the smaller time frames to see what we can find to make an accurate Sunday night pick'em here. We're just gonna react to the market, but we're gonna be prepared for everything. Okay, let's see here. So here on a 4 hour, I have a small counter trend line right now, just because we have so much bearish action happening. The pound has been getting weaker and weaker, and we could fall all the way down to the yearly trend line that we have, and that's where this purple box is, a good demand area to start pushing the market back up. That could happen throughout the whole week. The whole week could be bearish again down to the trend line. But again, early on Monday, for our Sunday night pick'em, we're going to look in here inside this little triangle that we got to see if we can make a pick for Monday. Right now, what I'd be looking for is on this 4 hour candle to respect the low of this wick right here, maybe bounce off of this trend line, or bounce off of this support here and stay at least above this wick over here. And then once it starts showing bullish action, retracing, this would be an optimal place, because it's reacted multiple times here, for a buy at least back up to the top of the candle, which on this 4 hour time frame is probably going to be a good range. 351 times your lot size. So the math, once you start learning the math behind the trades and how to get better risk to reward to save your account, you can really be aggressive in certain areas on the chart. And if you really want to learn the math behind it, hit me in the DM and I can really explain it probably better on a personal one-to-one level. But that's what I'm gonna be looking here early in the week. Let's go on a smaller time frame so I can put my arrows on here and show you. Let's see, 30 minute, I think if price respects this trend line and we get a wick close to this support and it starts breaking back up back inside this area here, once it breaks these wicks around 179,900, it'll be a good place to catch a buy, for confirmation that's going to at least get back to this resistance here. around 1.8, 100, 1.850. So I'd be looking for that if it respects the support. And again, even down in here would be the optimal place, right? If it wicks down in here, your stop loss could only be, it could be about 8 to 9 pips, and then your reward is even more. It's up to almost 40 pips. So that's why it's better to take trades. It may look risky because it's coming down, but this area, if it holds up again and gives you bullish action, this is a smart area on the chart to take a trade, because your loss would be so much smaller than if I did wait for this, you know, confirmation and everything back up in here. This stop loss is going to be a lot bigger, which then makes you have to use a smaller lot size, or, you know, risk more of your account than you really meant to, and the trade is smaller, the upside is smaller. So that's what I'll be looking for. I'll be looking for it to bounce off of here, to come back up to here for the buys on Monday, or I'll be looking for it to break this support, break this trend line, and come back up and retest and respect it, and then continue to fall, break this demand area. Then I'll be looking for sells to, at least, like I said earlier, back down to this trend line from the beginning of the year. And it's the overall trend right now is bearish, so I like to trade with the trend. I don't want to keep one bias for too long, so we're gonna keep adjusting to the market. And if sells appear better this week, then we're gonna take sells to the logical places on the chart. If it breaks this demand area, we're gonna stop somewhere right around this green line, somewhere in this demand area, just to be safe, to take our money. Can't go broke taking profit. And it's gonna be around 1.877875 on the sell side, and then on the buy side, I'd be looking to take profit again around 1.8100. I hope y'all found that informational. I hope that you guys are picking up on the knowledge that we are giving out here for free. I pretty much explained my whole trading style at this point. I use very basic stuff. I know it might look like a lot in the chart, but this is, you know, very, very basic stuff. And again, thank y'all for watching. This is To The Moon Trading. Follow me on Instagram at jmore15, which is also in the description below. Please take all trades at your own risk. We are not financial advisors. This is an informational channel. If you like the content, hit that like and subscribe button. It's free, just like our analysis. I hope y'all have a blessed week. I hope y'all get some money. Let's get it.